Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my updated drugstore foundation routine. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe before you leave, and let's just get started. Okay, so the first thing that I start out with, what I use for skincare is very important to this. This probably wouldn't be lasting and doing as well on my skin and look as well if I didn't use these products. I really recommend them. I think they really work. What I used to use in my old foundation routines and things were Clean and Clear. I'm not saying that they're that terrible, but I'm saying they're not exactly, some of them aren't exactly dermatologist tested and approved, and these are, and they're really good, and I think that especially the moisturizer really works and moisturizes my skin really well. So what I use is the Cerave stuff. I use the Cerave Daily Moisturize, oh nope, that's the wrong thing. I always do the wrong one first. The Cerave Hydrating Facial Cleanser. I really like this, and I still use my same Olay proX spin brush. You don't have to use this exact one. I'm sure other spin brushes will work just as well, but I really like how it has a low setting, and I use the low setting because I don't want to like over exfoliate my face or anything. But I was watching videos from a dermatologist here on YouTube, and she recommends the Cerave products the most, so I started using them. And then for moisturizer, I use my Daily Moisturizing Lotion. So what I do is I'll wash my face with that, and then I'll rinse my face, and then I'll go and wash my beauty blender. I still use, because I have leftover Neutrogena Hydro Boost, my exfoliating cleanser that I used in my last foundation routine, because I still have some of that left. I like using it to clean my sponge. I don't know if it really does anything, but I find that when I clean my sponge every time before I do my makeup, it really helps make it look less cakey, and when it's super clean like this. And I find it cleans it really well. It doesn't leave like a terrible scent or anything. And I think it really helps because I've used other things to clean my sponge, and I haven't found that my makeup lasts as well or looks as good. So I don't know if it's the cleanser or what, but I really recommend using it. So yeah, I'll do that while my face is drying, while the water is like drying and sinking into my skin, and then I'll use my moisturizing lotion. Like, I'll just kind of fan dry my hands really fast, but I won't like make it so that they're super dry yet, because I think that having a little bit of water left over on your face or on your hands is really what makes this product sink in really well. And I like doing it in that exact order. I always do it in that exact order because I find when I do it in that order, my makeup just looks really well, just goes on really well, and wears really good throughout the day. And I also love letting everything sink in for a while, because you gotta let your moisturizer and everything sink in. So what I like to do is I will do all of that, and then I'll come sit down. I'll do my eyeshadow first so that I can let my face makeup like sink in and really absorb and everything before I go in with makeup. And it also helps make it last longer. And then I do my face makeup last, and I really find that it works really well. So I'm going to just move on to the actual makeup now, and let's just get started. But what is the first thing I use is my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this primer so much. It is a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I just really love it, and it's only $5. So then on top of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, I like to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Primer Water. It leaves me with a nice tacky face. So this kind of fills in your pores and makes your skin super smooth before makeup. And then this makes it nice and tacky so that your foundation can cling onto it and last longer. If I don't use this, my face makeup does not last. I promise you, it is so good, and it's $5. So, yeah. I have been using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This came out, I think, in the summer or something, but I really, really like this foundation. So I just dot this all over my face. Oh, for my sponge I use this little Wet n Wild one. It's just their basic beauty sponge. Love using a sponge for foundation because I feel like, because whenever I use a brush, my face always looks like I hate. So I just like to use sponges. It's just what I'll pretty much always use for foundation because it just blends it out really well and doesn't leave my face looking cakey or anything. And for concealer, I love the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I love this stuff, and it's only $5 to $6. And I go in with the other side of my sponge to blend this all out. I'm going to do powder. So I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in shade 05 Fair. And oh my gosh, I stopped using this for a while and I went to my RCMA No Color powder, which is still really good, but I just can't get over this powder, you guys. I really wish that they had it in a lighter shade. It's not my exact shade match. It kind of makes my face look a little bit dark, but I love it so much. It makes my face look so smooth, especially setting it with my sponge. Just dip my sponge right in it and I press it underneath my eyes, just like that with the sponge. With that same sponge, don't worry about it being slightly damp. Actually, we want the sponge to be a little bit damp for this because it really helps make it look so smooth and it helps your makeup last so well. So then I'm gonna use my Real Techniques powder brush and just press and set my cheeks and the outer portions of my face. So for my cheeks, I like to use my Makeup Revolution Bronze and Glow palette. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, and it is a cool toned powder. It's a nice light contour. So I like to take a big Morphe JH02 brush and just put this right in the area where I would contour. Just bringing back color to my face, since we kind of lost it with the powder and the foundation and everything. So I just like to do that. And then for contour, I like to use this CoverGirl Chocoholic Contour Palette. And I just use the middle color right here. It's pretty dark, so I like to use a really small Morphe M523 brush. It fits right in the contour of my cheeks, and it's amazing. So it's so amazing to contour with. And I take the tiniest tap of this and I use this to contour because. And then for blush, I've been loving this LA Colors Red Rouge blush in the shade To The Max. And it's this really nice red tone blush. Perfect for this season. I like to use my Morphe JH04 brush for this and give myself a nice rosy look like I've been out in the cold. I love doing this. And I like to do some on my nose to also give that effect even more. I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution highlighting palette. I've been loving this lately, and I use this nice wintry, frosty, really pretty color, Morphe JH09 brush, and just use this to highlight. Just a nice frosty white highlight, and I really love the way that it looks. Especially this time of year. I like to take just a little bit right here on my chin and on my forehead right there. For the cheek products, you can go in and kind of blend out the highlight just a little bit. Make it not so harsh. And then I like to go back in with my Wet n Wild Rose setting spray and just set my face. And this actually doesn't leave a sticky, gross feeling, so I really like this. And then at this point, I will go in and finish it finish up my eye makeup and do my lips and my eyebrows. And we will be all done. Okay, this is my whole face of makeup done. I think it's super pretty. So this is pretty much the completed foundation routine. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.